I got it. And my heart is longing for commitment in a world that can really do you cold. And it really gets on. Yeah. Said it seemed like lately all the songs I write are coming from a lonely place. I had a couple of romances that I thought were sure, but crumbled in my face. Did my best to make them happy, but they all moved on without me anyway. So at this point, all I want is somebody to stay.
Honeybees, it's your girl, your Judy, your boy, Gabe, aka Cutie from Keeping It G, and you are watching an all-new episode of Gossip with Cutie. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. You already know what to do, y'all. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, click that notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a sister to tell that grandma to tell that auntie's grandma to tell that auntie's grandma godfather to come follow my ass and come share my shit and come to my page. Period. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for joining. As you guys see, we are back for another episode. We have a guest in the building. I am so excited about this interview. You probably have seen this face on TV before, honey, okay? You probably see him doing the background. You probably see him singing his ass off on The 4, honey, in season 2. We have my guy, Jeronelle, in the building.
What up, what up, what up? How are you?
I am good, King. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
Period. Thank you so much for coming. I know you probably have a busy schedule, so thank you so much for coming to my page.
It's quarantine. Ain't nobody that busy.
Okay, can we talk about what are we really doing? what are we really doing out here?
Trying to make it make sense.
Okay, we really do. We really have to, because this is it's crazy. Like, honestly, I actually just recently got a new job and I finally am able to like go outside. I'm so excited. I'm like, you want me to go where? Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'll just mask up. Thank you so much.
Somewhere. Get me out the house.
Totally. Get me out of these 4 walls.
Absolutely.
So like I said before, y'all, you probably have seen Jeronelle in many places. He was actually on season 2 of The 4. So I'll be on my way. I remember you on The 4. You did amazing, child. And also, y'all probably see him on, he was also working with Kanye West in the Sunday service choir. He was part of the tenor section, okay, holding it down, honey, okay? Period. His roster is amazing. He's worked with Common, with Kanye West, and many more. And now he is an independent artist making his way out here in LA, honey, okay? Creating beautiful music. He has a new EP out right now called Beloved, and it is amazing. Okay?
Thank you.
I love it. Okay? I really do. The first song is my fucking jam. Okay? Yeah. Fallen is my jam. When I heard the runs and Fallen, like, child, it just...
I'm glad.
And also, before we even start, Jeronelle actually just celebrated a birthday, y'all. Okay, so he's part of the Aquarius gang, I guess,
See, I'm not really big on the whole zodiac thing, but yes, I'm 27 now, and so I'm just like, all right, I'm embracing these last few years of my 20s, because then everybody gonna start treating me like I'm a fossil out here, and I'm just like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, you are not, okay? Because I'm actually turning 30 this year.
Hey.
I'm going to be turning 30, but I'm still motherfucking 19, okay? I still
there you go.
Here, honey, okay? Period.
There you go.
Okay? The age does not mean nothing. As long as you got good health and you good, if you're still able to drop it down and, twerk something, you good, honey, okay? And Cutie good over here and we're doing all that, honey. Okay. So tell
I
me, what did
agree.
you do for your birthday? How was it?
It was pretty chill this year. You know, honestly, most of the time when I celebrate my birthday, I kind of just chill. I don't really do a whole lot. And this year was pretty much the same. This year, I am a part of the Dream Girls musical, but we're doing it on the app Clubhouse. So we
Yes.
are, promoting that. And so I did like a little Instagram story takeover. And yeah, pretty much just promoted that. I had another interview that I did a couple weeks ago that premiered that day as well. Of course, got a bunch of love from social media, cards, calls, texts, cheesecake, Twizzlers, all that fun stuff. So yeah,
Cash apps. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
We
all
praise
that. So
God for all of that, but we praise God for more of the Cash App, honey. Okay.
amen,
Bless,
amen.
bless Jeronelle's Cash App, honey. Okay. The
There you
flowers and
go.
the candy is all good, but the Cash App is what matters, honey. Okay.
There you go.
For the Dream Girls that you're doing on Clubhouse, I actually heard about that and I was really excited because that's actually how
Mhm.
we met. We met through Clubhouse. So
Yeah.
how did you get that how did you get that role and how excited are you about the role and what role are you going to be playing?
I am very excited. So I'm playing the role of Curtis. So
Yes.
everybody always wants to say Curtis was supposed to love me. I'm him.
Okay. You gotta be
But
Curtis. You the little low down dog, honey. Okay. Just stop
I
it.
I am excited, because it is he is the villain of the show, but he's the villain that you don't see coming right away. So he's
Mhm.
very smooth, he's very calculated. But by the end, he starts to come unraveled a little bit. So it's nice to be able to go on that journey. I don't get to get into my acting bag that often, but when I do, I always end up playing some sort of villainous or villainous role or somebody with an attitude or something. So I'm just like, okay, there's something here. I actually came into the room one day. I was just on Clubhouse scrolling down the app, and just saw that they were hosting auditions. And I didn't take it all the way seriously at first. I'm like, no, they're not really, auditioning for this. And so I, logged into the room and just kind of sat back and listened for a second. And they were like, okay, does anybody else want to audition? And I hesitated for a split second. Then I hit the little raise hand button. And from there, the rest is history. They asked me to sing like one or two songs real quick. And then one of the judges was like, yeah, we're going to put you down for Curtis. And then we'll have you come back for the callbacks.
That's amazing. I'm trying to tell you, the universe works in mysterious ways. God is amazing, honey. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm
That
I'm very glad, honestly, that I did hit the raise hand button when I did, because I've gotten to meet and connect with so many amazing people.
mm,
And again, just being able to get into my acting bag. I actually had a potential agent, manager person reach out just based on my audition alone. So it's like you never know who's going to be sitting in the audience listening in.
mm.
And so I'm that much more excited for uh, the course of the four shows, for all of the people that are participating in this production, all of the wonderful opportunities that will come from us doing this production on this app.
That is awesome. See, y'all, that just shows you got to go for it, okay? Go with
Yeah,
that gut. Don't be scared to go for your dreams. If they say raise that hand, honey, raise that hand, honey, okay?
yeah,
Don't just stay in the audience and just be a spectator where you know that you have talent. You got to go for what you want, honey, okay? Period.
absolutely.
You had created a great EP, like I said, called Beloved. So I love this EP. And just because of the fact that I love it so much, we are going to be playing a game of Song Association. So I know you probably heard
Okay.
of the People Song Association. You had mentioned
Mhm.
Terrell. So this is something kind of similar to what he has, but what's different over here is that all of the words that I'm going to be giving to you are going to be from the EP Beloved. So I'm going to give you a word and I want you to sing the song that the word is from.
Okay,
All
I
right?
can do that. Wait, let me get some water first.
Get you some water. Okay. Let me take a sip of mine. Okay. Let me take a sip of my tea.
Mhm. All right, I am ready.
Period. All right. All right. So we are going to start. So the first word is fool.
Mm, Oh, baby, I've been here before. And I told myself next time I get it right, said I wouldn't play the fool no more. Oh, so tell me why when I'm looking in your eyes, I can feel myself falling. Mm.
Hey,
Gotta do a better job at who I'm choosing, cause I feel myself falling,
come on.
falling. I can feel myself falling. Oh, I gotta do a better job at who I'm choosing. Falling. Oh, I gotta do a better job at who I'm choosing, cause I feel myself. Oh, yeah. Falling. I can feel myself falling. Oh, I gotta do a better job at who I'm choosing.
It was the run for me. It's the motherfucking run for me. Okay. When I first heard that song and I heard that run, I was like, oh, wait. Go back.
Yeah.
I read that thing back like 5 or 6 times just so I could like learn how to do it myself. And I still can barely get it.
I'm glad. I wanted to make sure that the first track on the EP was something up tempo, something fun. Definitely, if I were to ever perform it live, it would kick off a show with really high energy. So, I'm glad that people have gravitated toward it so much.
I can only imagine how that thing would sound live, dog. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that shit would hit. Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
will
all the more is why
a
I'm like, fingers
spectator.
crossed that COVID will be over.
Okay. I can't wait because I will be the first one upstage. Okay. Just the next word, we got our next word is going to be cool.
Ooh, cool. This is crazy because I wrote all these songs. So I'm just like, which one?
I know that's why I do this. I got to remember.
Can you give me a hit? I'm like, I can't even remember which song it's on.
So it's part of the
Cool.
It's part of another song that you have in your EP. That's the hint.
Oh, I am drawing a blank right now.
Right.
I can't even. This is so bad. This is so bad.
So you said the word cool in the song "Think of You."
Oh, okay. I can't remember. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to sing the whole song in order just to find the word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying to go through all of the words. I just keep myself cool and think of.
I try to make it a little bit tough for certain people because I'm like, I know y'all wrote y'all songs, y'all wrote y'all music.
Listen, you got me with this one because I sure enough was just like, okay, wait a minute.
Now, because of the fact that in the song "Thinking of You," you were talking about that you have been all around the world. Okay, so in that song, you remember that? You remember that part? How you were saying?
I remember even like where I was actually on a plane when I wrote that song. So it was like we were in the midst of traveling. I think back from I want to say we were traveling back from Paris when I started trying to craft the words to the song, but it's just like now I can't remember it. What the hell?
So wait, where were you traveling? Who were you traveling with? What was it? Was it for? Was it with Kanye or was it? With,
Okay. So this was we did Paris Fashion Week, and so it was my first time, of course, getting to do any sort of fashion week period. But to go to Paris, it was just like, oh heck yeah, like that. That was a major moment, and I had so much fun on that trip, just getting to be a part of that and see the culture, see all the different places. Of course, the Eiffel Tower, get an authentic Parisian breakfast, and like I said, just to get to kind of soak in the culture a little bit. It kind of reminded me of New York at times. So it was so beautiful to be out there.
Amazing. That's actually what my question was going to be. So out of your whole roster, what was your best experience or your best moment out of you working with, you know, everybody and all the people that you worked with? Was that like your best experience going to Paris, or was there something that like topped that?
I would say, as far as singing with Sunday service, I would say my top three favorite moments, and I think a lot of us in the group will agree, would be Paris, the time we went to Lakewood, Lakewood Church in Houston, which is Joel Osteen's church. I mean, the energy in there was just, it was so, the energy was just, whoo, it still blows my mind. It was just like, wow. And the time we went to Jamaica, and I mean, the Jamaican audience, they were so excited, so receptive. They knew all the words. Like, we had to tell them like several times, like, everybody back up a little bit. You know, we don't want anybody getting trampled over anything, because they were just that excited. So I would say those were my top three favorites so far. Yeah.
That's amazing. You know, us Caribbean, West Indian folks, we don't play about our Jesus. So once you add like that Jesus and R&B hip hop type of feel, like we set, like, you know what I'm saying?
We had a great time. We
already gonna be set, child. Okay, so I'm sure that was amazing that you traveled like everywhere and you were able to have that opportunity. I'm sure that was such a blessing. So
yeah,
that is
absolutely
amazing for y'all. I'm sure, and that Joel Osteen, like, I've heard of, like, he's been to my church over in New Jersey, and he can be like that. That's like just him alone, like, it's heavy. Like, you know, his spirit is heavy, so.
He was so welcoming, and their staff made us feel very comfortable. And like I said, just to be able to be in that environment, the energy in there was insane. We packed it out to the very brim. We just had such a blast. We were all tired and so very worn out by the time that night was over, because it was just like we gave everything we had.
Well, that's what you have to do, child. Okay. Now, speaking of giving everything that you have, my next word that we have. Okay.
Okay, let me get this one.
Back to it. Okay, you gotta get your mind together, child. Okay, so the next word we have is tonight.
Okay. They go we fly. I'm in the mood to show you off tonight. There we go. Tonight. See, we both been working hard on the grind all day, trying to see you move that ass, shawty, swing my way. Ain't no limits, ain't no rules, we young, wild, and free. When it comes to you and me, and it's time to hit the streets, we flex, yeah, we flex. When it's time to hit the streets, we flex, ooh, flex, ooh,
Limits ain't no rules, we young, wild, and free. When it comes to you and me, and it's time to hit the streets, we flex. When it's time to hit the streets, flex.
Yes, you better flex on your
I gotta shout out my friend, the amazing Ray Louise, who features on that track with me. So,
yes, shout out to him. Let me tell you something. I listened to Flex and I automatically added that to my sex playlist. Okay, so thank you.
Honestly, I tell people all the time, like, if ever one of my songs gets added to somebody's late night demon time playlist and a child is procreated, I call first dibs on being the godfather. That's all I ask.
Listen, for the ladies and the gentlemen, honey, okay, if you go ahead and put Flex into your playlist and shoot the club up, honey. Go ahead.
There we go.
Club up and do it. I won't be able to have children, but you know, they'll be still able to. Y'all can shoot the club up still, but it's okay. But anyway, so because you were talking about you flexing and all of that, so Tell me about a time that you were out here, doing your thing, flexing, and you were able to get somebody, or like, was there ever a time that you was out here, you was doing your thing, and you sang your ass off at this one place, and somebody came up to you and just was like, "Oh my God, you were so amazing. Can I get your number?" Like you was at a club and you was wearing your best threads. Okay.
To be completely honest with you, I've never had that experience. Usually when I go out someplace, and especially like if it's someplace I'm performing, I am solely focused on performing. And that's that. Like, get in, sing the songs, make sure the band knows the material, of course. But yeah, get in, sing the songs, mingle with friends or peers who may be there for a little bit, and then I'm out. So yeah, that song came about actually. I was dating at the time, and one of the few times I remember us going out, it was just like one of those nights we got dressed up, and we just went kind of bar hopping from place to place, and like we was both dressed up real nice, and I was just like, okay, let me write a song for for couples going on date night, or if you're having a girls or a guys night out, and you just feeling your best, and you just want to flex a little bit, you want to take a couple extra pictures in the mirror and just say, hey, I'm looking good, I'm feeling good today.
Okay,
Yeah.
take a few selfies. Okay, out here in the streets, say, take a picture of me real quick. I am that
Yeah.
number one friend. I am that friend that always tells my other friends to take a picture of me if I look good. Like they already
Yeah.
know. If they see that it's a new outfit, Gabe, do you want me to take? Yes.
It's a must. It's a must. We have to capture these moments.
They already know. Okay, period. The next word we have is losing.
Okay, now this one I know. I think I'm losing you, and damn it hurts. When we sleep at night, your back is turned. In the morning, you don't say a word. We get up and then rush off to work. We go out, but we're not having fun. Only time it's lit is when you're drunk. Intuition says you're falling out of love. Can you tell me what I did? Tell me what I said. Please don't lie and say I'm overthinking in my head. Losing interest, I can see it written on your face. Lately things ain't the same and I feel away. I can feel you pulling away. Yeah, away. I can feel you pulling away. Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what I did? Tell me what I said. Just don't lie and say I'm overthinking in my head. Losing interest, I can see it written on your face. Lately things ain't the same and I feel away. I can feel you pulling away.
We love us a nice ballad, okay?
Always, always. Listen, R&B was built on good ballads, so I always try to make sure I have at least like one, really heartbreaking or heart tugging kind of slow song on any project or any album or anything. Just because I think that if we stop doing ballads, we kind of lose the essence or a bit of the essence of what makes R&B R&B. Everybody knows "Unbreak My Heart" or "Have You Ever" or uh, uh, "On Bended Knee" or some of these other great ballad songs. So it's just like wanting to keep that tradition alive.
You have to, because
Yeah.
that shit is dying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's artists like you that is always like keeping it together and keeping it alive, because while we always love us, I always love me some ratchet shit, and I always love me a nice little shake my ass. But
Yeah.
honestly, in true fashion, like in true, like for real, I'm like a 90s baby. So
Yeah.
honestly, for real, by myself, that's all I listen to is 90s R&B. So
Absolutely.
just to hear like somebody else that's like now in like in our generation that's also been that's also a 90s baby that's also creating ballads and making us reminisce of that old R&B, like we need that, child. So I'm here for it. The next word that you have is night.
Technicality. So does the word tonight count? I mean, if it doesn't, can we go a couple rounds tonight? Promise I'm gonna do that thing you like. When we're done, I'll leave you feeling right. I just wanna give you rounds tonight.
Hey.
Can we go a couple rounds tonight? Break you off until the morning light. Oh, swim so deep, you tell me that it's mine. Oh, I just want to give you rounds.
Can we go a couple rounds tonight? Can we? Promise I'm gonna do that thing you like. Yes, I will, babe. When we're done, I'll leave you feeling right. Ooh, I just wanna give you rounds tonight.
Okay, we love.
I mean that song is, you know, pretty self-explanatory if you listen to it. So go ahead and add that one to your Demon Time playlist.
I was gonna say because it was the falsettos for me. Okay, so we're gonna have to add that one to the nice little sex playlist as well.
There you go.
I can't wait. Okay, I can't wait for me and my nigga to be together. We can go. I'll let you know what happens. All right, so Jeronelle, let me know what do you have like planned in the future? Do you have any new music coming out? Do you have a new EP coming out, or are we just continuing to press forward with Beloved? What exactly do you have lined up?
Right now, just pressing forward with the project that's out. I've put out 2 projects in the last 2 years, and I really just kind of want to let people that are still finding out about me kind of sit with those projects for a while. Before I start really trying to dig deep and write anything new. Not saying that there isn't new material out there or that, you know, I'm just kind of sitting and being lazy. No, I'm definitely thinking of ideas now, but I kind of just want to live life a little more before I start trying to get back into studio mode, because it's a different type of focus when I'm in studio mode. So, you know, just letting life happen right now, letting the 2 projects that I've already put out over the past 2 years, just letting them breathe, promoting Beloved more, and of course, like I said, the Clubhouse musical, Dreamgirls. So
Yeah.
you know, promoting that and yeah, just enjoying life, making the best of this quarantine situation.
Yes, you have to, okay, because you don't want to be crazy out here, child. Okay.
Nope.
Y'all make sure that you guys check out all of his music. I am going to put his information down below in the comment section. So we are down to our last word, okay? You've been doing good. You only had one wrong, okay? So you good.
Listen, I'm about to go back and listen to Think of You again after this. I'm like, how did I miss that?
Most of the people that I've only gotten them with one wrong, okay? So
I got you.
Somebody to get 2, okay? I'm gonna make it harder for y'all motherfuckers. Okay. All right, so the last word that we have is commitment.
Okay. I got it. And my heart is longing for commitment in a world that can really do you cold. And it really gets on. Yeah. Said it seemed like lately all the songs I write are coming from a lonely place. I had a couple of romances that I thought were sure, but crumbled in my face. Did my best to make them happy, but they all moved on without me anyway. So at this point, all I want is somebody to stay. Yeah, all I really want is somebody to stay. Gotta find me somebody to love, somebody to trust, somebody to call, somebody I can put my all into at the end of the day. All I want is somebody to stay.
It feels like lately all the songs I write are coming from a lonely place. I'm asking God to send me someone new to love, but even making me wait. Oh, when I still won't do no good, I'll be up and gone before the next day. So at this point, all I want is somebody to stay.
There we go. I found it.
Okay, stay. Okay,
There we go.
just stay. Shit.
Yep.
All he wants. You
That's
got
been my hope and my goal and my prayer for like the last year, several months or whatever. Just find me somebody consistent, please. Just one.
honestly, that's all I've been manifesting and asking God. Like, please can I just find me just somebody to just wake up behind me and kiss me on my neck? Like, please,
There you go.
what? Like, that's all
Listen, I
I
think that's all honestly anybody wants at the end of the day is just to feel that love, that affection. And that's honestly where the title of the EP came from. It's just everybody wants to be loved. You know, everybody wants to feel beloved. They want to feel like someone is thinking of them, someone is constantly, you know, craving their love, their attention. You know, everybody wants to have that special someone. So that's the whole purpose of this EP.
Okay, you just want to be loved. I love that. Okay, because when I first heard beloved, every time I hear beloved, I just or beloved, I think of Iyanla Van Zant. So
Beloved,
you
we're
know,
going to help you fix your life today.
so when I first saw beloved, I was like, okay, so like, is it giving like Iyanla Van Zant? But no,
No, I wanted to think of like a one word because that's my thing. Like each project or anytime it's an EP, mixtape, album, whatever, it always my goal anyway is for it to always be one word that kind of encapsulates, if you will, the theme or the feel of the entire project. And so, you know, going through Webster's dictionary, trying to find like, okay, what's that one word that will really describe, you know, the theme and the mood of this project. And again, you know, that wanting to feel, you know, feel loved, feel connected to someone. And that was just the word for me that felt like the best fit.
I have one more question for you. So
Okay.
that question is, if you could have anybody that you would want to do a collab with that you haven't done one with yet, who would?
That's such a hard question because I'm honestly I'm such a fan of music,
Yeah,
and
it's we
I
are
love all genres.
three people.
Ooh, just three off the top of my head. I know one that I have always been fond of, and you know I don't know if it'll ever happen, but fingers crossed, maybe someday somehow me and Barbara Streisand.
Yes,
I
bro.
I have really taken to like the way that she takes her time with a song and really emotes, makes you feel it. She paints such a vivid picture. It's like you can't help but be drawn in.
Mhm.
And you know, her styling, her technique, her phrasing, all of it is just like if I had to do a duet with any like legendary person for sure, Barbara Streisand is gonna be at the near top of that list. I would say um
That was a good one. I wasn't expecting Barbara.
yeah, that was always like my wild card because people are like, Barbara, really? I'm like, yes. Like, have you
Really,
watched her concert specials?
I remember her.
Yeah,
She's like she was in musicals and all of that, and like she's musically trained. So
yeah,
even me,
absolutely.
like in musicals as well, like that's someone that I already like my
Yeah,
director and all of that was like, look at her videos and all that shit.
yeah. Avery Wilson would be another one that I think that would be just vocally dope. Um, and if I had to pick a third, probably just because he's one of my earliest influences, John Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, John. Either John Legend or Joe Thomas, Maxwell. You know, one of these guys that are really out here representing, I guess, more of a slightly traditional style of R&B, because that's a little bit more of what I lean towards, trying to kind of bridge that gap, if you will, between where R&B is now and kind of, I guess, what they consider more urban AC, more traditional, trying to bring those two worlds kind of back together. So yeah, I would say probably John Legend. That would be dope. Or I've always actually, I think I tweeted out at one point, if I ever got the opportunity to do like one of these tribute type award show performances or something, for anybody, it would have to be a John Legend or Maxwell. Absolutely.
Well,
Sign me up.
Manifesting all of that for you, okay? We are
Mhm.
manifesting. You are going to be doing something with Avery Wilson, Barbara Streisand. Listen, honey, hit up Jeronelle. Okay, we manifesting that. John Legend,
Absolutely.
manifesting that, honey. Okay, period. We're manifesting Maxwell. All that's going to happen in your life, okay? As soon as you meet them, we already going to be, okay, let's set up a studio session. Make a nice little friend.
Let's make it happen.
And then you're going to make something happen. I'm telling you, it's going to happen for you.
Yeah.
You already
absolutely.
in LA, okay?
It's just a matter of running into them at the right place at the right time and making them remember.
I know Avery out there. Avery, you already out there, and you honestly, a song with you and Avery.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that would be dope. I know it would be.
Gosh, just
Yeah.
oh gosh, amazing. Low key, Avery he's my baby father, but you know, he's taken now, so you know. Where can we find you on your music? How can I find your music? Everything.
Yeah, find me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Clubhouse, all those places at I'm Jeronelle. Yeah, my all of my EPs and singles and music is on all platforms, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, all those places. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, I got music videos on YouTube as well, so make sure to check those out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you ever need a doo-wop pop singer, once everything is back up, Cutie is your guy, honey. Okay, I
got you.
doo-wop pop because I could do sweet doo doo deep, sweet doo doo. I
got you.
I could do a little something. So
Listen, we can make that. I'll set up an audition. We can make that happen.
Okay, make it happen, Captain, because I will make my way over to LA. Okay. Thank you so much, Jeronelle, for coming to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. It was so much fun. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And hopefully, you come back again when you have your next project. Maybe we will talk about something about the Dream Girls and how you did so amazing and stuff like that. I cannot wait for that. So, all right, y'all. Well, that's going to be it with Gossip with Cutie. Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and comment, and click that notification bell for more gossip and more tea with me. That's going to be it, y'all. Cutie out.